Okay, hi everybody, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, for the foreseeable future, I will just be doing general card readings for the channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to further support the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so now let's get into your reading. Okay, Sagittarius, hi. I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson. I've actually already shuffled all of these. I'm just doing a quick little shuffle just to show a little bit of a shuffle. So I'm increasing a little bit of the general card reading as best I can, because of my limited technologies that I'm still trying to work through. And actually, the previous reading I did before this, I almost had to delete it because it couldn't process the things that I need to do. So I was able to fix it, but I was like really on the edge. So I was like, 30 minutes is like the max. So I really need to try to keep this condensed as best I can. But don't worry, of course, with my communication and cooperation with the universe, what needs to be shared will be shared. Okay, so let's get into it. This is for, wow. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius. Oh yeah, okay. I blanked out for a second. This is a general card reading for Sagittarius for the time frame of May the 19th to June the 13th of 2025. Let's get to it. Let's see what's happening. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So, interesting. Okay, so what's coming through Sagittarius is that some you want to be able to advance yourself in your personal life or like a certain aspect of development, but I sense that you're hitting, or it's a struggle per se, hitting a wall or struggling to get past a wall to find the opportunity or the rearranging of certain aspects of your life in which to facilitate a more prominent vesture towards that like next lifestyle hurdle I'm hearing. It's not like you want to find like enough money or time or whatever have you for one iota or one minuscule item or something like that. This is a life turning that you want in your life, whether it's to save towards your own place, like your own house, or to really change your vocation into something that is more meaningful, purposeful, something that you can really set a foundation on, or it could be in an aspect as well for some of you, really being able to invest more prominently in a relationship is what I'm hearing as well. Elevating yourself more to be able to be more in par or with the collaborative or the connection that you are desiring to further develop. That could be in relationship, that can be a collaboration of partnerships or whatever have you. This could be business or relationship that I'm saying, but that's the vibe that's coming through, because I sense there's this, like some of you, this is like you want to start a family, for example, but it's expensive in certain respects, and it's like you want to move your life in a way whereby you can facilitate that option. So it's that type of energy that's coming through. You're assessing your bases, you're assessing the quality of people, resources, opportunities in your life. You're trying to pay off certain things or not get back into certain loans, as it were, and seeing what you yourself can manage to like, some of you just get yourself out of a particular rut. Not to say that your entire life is in a rut, but certain aspects that leads towards this prominence that you want is kind of hard to fight through. But that's what you want. That's what you're trying to get through right now. You're really trying to put certain things in perspective, and some things kind of are outside of your control, and you need to branch off and find more. You're not sure how just yet, or some of you see an option, but it's like to work towards that option, to really gravitate, to really grasp that option. It's also going to take some steps. Okay, so right now with the Six of Pentacles, my goodness, I'm feeling this energy, Sagittarius. My gosh, it's like so many things are easy to say and it's so hard to do, and it's like, but like you need more resources, you need more time, you need more cooperation, you need, and it's like you try to figure how to do this. Further clarification. Oh my gosh, yes. Literally what I just finished saying. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Like you have all of these aspects you want to pursue, and it's like, even if you get to pursue at least one to facilitate you, like it will help, it will help bring in these other perspectives, these other goals, these other dynamics of your life into the frame. And it's like you're willing to put in certain aspects of time and effort and dedication to get this off the ground. You see, this just, you like need a foot in the door, as it were, because the quality of life, the worth, the merit, the what do you call it? The success of it is definitely something that you can see happening, but you need to be able to foster, at the very least, just one major step forward in which to open the floodgates, as it were, because certain dreams and certain aspects, like getting some cobwebs on there, some dust and everything, it's like you don't want time and effort and other things to be wasted. So you really want to focus on a quality, on something that will facilitate this movement forward. You don't want to waste your time. That's why it's like you're really assessing, you're really trying to balance out, trying to see what is worthwhile, what can wait, what needs to be given away or back or taken on or whatever. It's like you're trying to weigh the pros and cons of this. You know what I mean? And you really want to get to a process where you can facilitate those next level ventures and expansion in your life. It's going to take effort. It's going to take grit, and you're still trying to find how that's going to be. Some of you are about to go into something, or something is being offered to you, or something like that, whereby you can use that towards helping to facilitate these other goals that you really want your life to gravitate into. And it's not always the easiest thing, is what I'm hearing. It's like it's gonna take some energy, some patience, okay? But it is worthwhile, is what's coming through. But the universe is acknowledging this. It will be helping you in this, but the road ahead is really, in certain respect, it's really going to take a type of dedication. And some of you maybe even going through the environment kind of works against you in certain respects as well, and you're really trying. That's why you're assessing everything in your life right now. You're trying to put it into a format where you can manage it. Where, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness, universe said take this card. Great. Yes, oh my gosh. You see, that's why I said it'll be absolutely worthwhile. The 10 of Pentacles. You went from the 6, from the 8 to the 10. The 10 of Pentacles is literally saying what I just finished saying. Okay? The 10 of Pentacles is that great passive income investment, this longevity of sustainable resources, this great foundation, very secure, for your life now, to facilitate the type of lifestyle that you want, the type of lifestyle that you're dreaming into, the type of things that you need to be able to take care of, to afford, to really feel like you have something of your own, of your life, of your passions, of your wishes, of your goals, that is purposeful, that there's merit to this, that you can take care of yourself, your family, your good friends, or whatever, and you have more than enough to expand and create a longevity. It's not just like a fly-by-night thing. It is longevity, okay? And that's can then go over to your children and your children's children. You need Do you need better in your life? That's why I said it's like some of you, this is, towards a certain type of career path, or maybe you want to get a house, like I said before, or it's something substantially, like it really hits, it's big. It's not something step by like a little puzzle piece. It's an entire puzzle. Okay, and so you want it to put together, and it's just like it's hard to get these things together, but you're trying to work it out. And you're willing to do what needs to be done because this is your goal, and this is the universe saying it will help you get here. Don't give up, Sagittarius. If this is what you want, the universe is gonna help like balance your life in such a way where it will bring in those options where it, at the very least, give you at least that one option, that one foot in the door to help facilitate these particular goals and everything to get you to that 10 of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Okay? Oh my goodness. Please be encouraged. Okay? Let's see what else. Yeah, see? The four of Wands. This is that balanced life that I was talking about. Some of you want to start a family. Some of you want to plan towards a family. That's that relational aspects, giving to a partnership, giving to a collaboration when it comes to business or something like that. Being able to afford a child or something like that, being able to afford a house, okay, or that next stage of career path, what do you call it, certification that then opens another door into the direction of life that you want to facilitate. It could be any sorts of measure that, but it's a big investment, a big thing you want for your life. You want good friends, good family, good social life, being able to count on the atmosphere, the environment to facilitate this longevity of happiness and of purpose. Okay, a balancing, and you want it strong, you want it successful, you want a whole, it's a whole combination of things that's creating a type of happy lifestyle, a stable lifestyle. Like you don't have to be stressing and worrying about where your next meal is coming from, or saying that, oh, you just wasted time on some type of relationship that wasn't going anywhere, or you know what I mean, stuff like that, or working in some type of thing that had a ceiling and you couldn't go beyond. You want more. Okay, and you want it to be stable, and you want it to be able to grow and expand without limit, and you want growth, and you want that prosperity, the happiness, this just the peace of mind. Okay, and this is where you're headed. This is what you want. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Swords, Sagittarius. Through this part over here, you're going to be making those strides. You're going to have a plan of action, and you're going to be going swiftly into it. Okay, it may be a certain journey involved in this. Okay, whether that could be a movement, a facilitation, jumping from certain areas to another area as you're climbing up, but the way will be very clear to you, okay, so that you can move with the swift movement as you make those adjustments here and everything, and what's happening here on this side over here. Okay, you're going to get that plan. Okay, the Knight of Swords is very clear in the path that you're going, and you're going to be going swiftly. Okay, now I don't sense too many hurdles per se that's going to be in your way with the Knight of Swords. It's just a length of time that's involved in this is what's coming through. Okay, the only hurdles that I see in the framework of this is if you decide to slow down, or if you decide to be contrary in some respect. That's why what was coming through is that you need that diligence and that dedication, okay, to keep the momentum going. Because once you make that understanding, you have to keep that swift pace up. You have to keep that energy up to get to here, okay? Further clarification, discard, no, discard, universe said take this card. Yeah, the High Priestess. You're going to have to really, it's not just about your physical strength, it's going to be a lot about that spiritual conviction, okay? You're going to see the truth of the matter. It's going to be very clear to you. You're going to understand your power involved in this. You're going to understand all the other energies that are surrounding you, your external energies, external factors as well. That's involving people, government, circumstances, business, whatever the situation is, empathy towards other people and whatever have you. You're going to understand all that, and you're going to see the truth of the matter, what you need to do. But you have to be honest with yourself, with your motion forward. How best is the direction for you to facilitate these hopes and dreams and be true to that, okay? It's going to be up to you, okay, in that regard, okay? I just have to say that. And now I understand we're human. We're not like, robots and just keep going and going and going and going and going. It's okay to have a rest, but don't overdo your rest when you decide to rest. Because some people, they have energy to go like a swift action nonstop till they get to a certain point. But some people need to like those short spurts of swiftness, like go, then stop. Go, then stop. Like when I say go, then stop, I mean like go, then take a break. Go, then take a break. Like some people, okay, you know what? That's a bit vague. Let me be more clear. Some people would say, okay, this is the 10-point goal. I need to accomplish these things to get to point 10, and in which to open up the next 10 points, which would be 11 to 20. Okay? So with some people, they say, okay, I have enough energy in me and time and things in my life whereby I can facilitate studies or whatever towards 3 months period, then I have to take a week off. You know what I mean? Some people, it's like I can do it I can dedicate time in certain aspects Monday to Friday, and then I have to rest on the weekend, like get my energy back for like the next week, Monday to Friday, and then rest on that weekend. It's like that. So whatever plan that you decide to set for this whole thing, you have to be true to yourself, the dedication, the willpower in order to make that happen, okay? It's like that the swiftness, it's going to really rely on your strength of will, okay? It's possible, okay? The universe is going to be helping you in this, but it's also helping you to keep a level of responsibility and dedication in yourself, reminding you that the universe can do its part, but you have to help facilitate this. Not everything is going to land in everybody's lap, as we wish we could, but it's like sometimes that happens. It's called, miracles and blessings, but sometimes it's really like we're working with different forces to collaborate with one another, the physical, the ethereal, the emotional, stuff like that. Okay? Be encouraged though. Once you get clear in your mind what you want and how you're going to go about it, you have to be forthright with that, really dedicated with that, really determined with that, okay? Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, see, look at that. The 9 of Swords, we saw this coming up because this is going to take effort. Like a lot of you, there's going to be levels of anxiety, levels of worry, a level of almost thinking the worst sometimes, but do not focus on the negatives. You're being asked to focus on the positive. Do not allow these 9 of Swords to get into your head. Because sometimes it's like, even, for example, when you're working out, it's like, you're trying to get to a certain body style, body posture, body understanding, and like you're working out for X amount of time. It's like nothing's changing, nothing's going on, but it's like the scale ain't moving or whatever. But your body is reconstructing. It's going to take time. Okay, the fat understanding is changing into muscle, and they both have weight. So there's a process. Okay, just stay the course. Okay, you will see the change happening. Don't think the worst. Don't think that with your efforts are going into none. Sometimes life, in certain respects, where we're trying to get to, we can get into a mundane. But sometimes the mundane is needed. That's just the process of it. And when I say mundane, maybe, for example, some of you are even struggling with certain aspects of mundane that have nothing to do with your goal that you're striving for. So the mundane would be like, if you had a job, for example, 9 to 5, okay, but you have to do the same thing, and it's like it's draining, and then you still have to find that energy to then maybe put in those studies 3 hours after 5 o'clock, okay? It's like you can get excited for those 3 hours that you're actually going towards your goals, but you had to expend so much energy on this 9 to 5 thing, and it can be worrisome in so many respects because it takes so much out of you. You know what I mean? It's like, and you're wondering how these bills are going to get paid and other things like that. Listen, don't focus on the negatives. Try not to focus, like practically speaking, try not to focus on the negatives, like the harshness realm of things. Try to say, okay, I focus on the positives and I'm accomplishing X, Y, and Z, and do a little small wins for yourself. Focus more on the positive aspects, the silver line, the reason behind the arduous nature that you might have to be going through at this time or planning to get through, so that you can finally change your life in some type of respect to get out of this rut in certain respects, as it were, as we spoke about. Okay, it's definitely not going to be easy, but it's totally going to be worth it. Look, see, judgment. Judgment is that holistic transformation of your life from like your old body is dead and gone, and you're being transformed into this new being. Okay, this is where your mind, your heart, your physicality, okay, the way you see the world, the way you see reality, the way you make decisions, the way the rationalities where you see other people, how they make decisions, the way that you may even consider money or time or friendships. This is you totally transforming yourself, and it's impacted from the evolution of what you will be going through, the decisions that you're making. There is this change. Remember when I spoke about, for example, that workout thing? Okay, there's a transformation, but you have to focus on more of the positives, the reason behind your efforts. Judgment card. You want transformation entirely in your life. The universe said, take this card. Yeah, look at that. Look. The Two of Swords. Don't focus so much on the technicalities and the logical side. You have to be true to your intuition. This is some people may try to bring in some logic onto you that, it does not work with your dreams. Like they said, why are you doing that? Why are you wasting time on that? Why don't you do this? But you're doing it for a purpose, okay? Sometimes it's not always about the logical. It's about the spirit. It's about what you know would be right for you. Just because certain people did certain things a certain way and they got a certain result doesn't mean that that's what you want, okay? You may be going outside the box. You have to trust yourself, okay? You're doing it with what's right for you. Some people, like this right here is saying, like some people saying, well, you're already a doctor. Then why do you want to go into like a YouTube channel, for example, and talk about anime? Let's go that for a route. But it's something that makes you happy. It's something that makes you happy, like makes life more fulfilling for you, and you want to be able to transition out of perhaps. That's why I said it's like this. That's a good example whereby some people would say, "You're mad, you're ludicrous, you're a doctor, you're this and that, whatever. Why would you relegate yourself to this?" But to you, it's important. To you, it's something that makes you happy, because being a doctor, it would be like if this is an example, it's draining for you. You never really wanted to do it. Maybe your parents pushed you into it, but it's not really what you want to do, It's that type of energy, okay, in certain respects, okay? But to garner a certain lifestyle, it's going to take a certain effort, okay? You know why you're doing it. Okay, trust yourself. Oh my gosh, this time is going. It's already like 22 minutes. Okay. I really do need to hurry because I really want this. So let's see what's happening. Yeah, see? King of Swords. Right through all of this right here. This is you finally getting to that commanding place in your world. And this is coming like this right here is more so what I'm sensing for the timeline of the reading. This right here is coming in and out of the reading, this time right here, okay? This time right here is more so for 3 months down the line, 4 months down the line is what I'm hearing, where you take that next substantial step that gets you even closer towards this Ten of Pentacles over here. So this is you getting those fruits of your labor, command of your world, finally being able to delegate in certain businesses or partnerships or even a relationship, or you're in a better place towards now putting that down payment on that house, or or cash for the house or something like that, or whatever it is. It's really getting a note. Okay, and then being able to then jump on and consider planning for the next phases of things. Like this is you having your life moving in a system that's comfortable, that's rewarding, that's really things are starting to happen. Okay, it's showing the merit of the why you went through this. Further clarification. Yes. Oh my gosh, I just finished seeing that Sagittarius. Look, the Tower, that old life finally crumbling, dying away, and bringing in this new tower that you're building, that your manifest is already starting to establish, like that all of this will be scattered away, and you're going to be going into this brand new building blocks of things. See, that's what's happening here. Okay, the brand new kingdom. Okay, universe said take this card, no, this card right here. Yes, look at that. The five, the five of swords. The battle isn't over, you know. Okay, the battle isn't over, and that's what's showing right here. Victory. There's a process. Like this is coming into play with this victory. Okay, the five of swords is that battle. That winning of that battle to get to the next phase of things, okay? And learning so much as you went along. It was hard, you had to fight these dynamics or whatever, but you will win in the end. Don't give up, okay? And I sense this area is more like 3-4 months down the line for some of you, but this is really giving you that indication of what's gonna happen. So, let me get, see how I'm rushing in certain respects? That's because I'm really dealing with certain limited things right now. But you can help, before I forget, you can help advance the channel by one, YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, please comment. I would love to hear if this is helping anyone. And also would further help the channel immensely if you consider becoming a Patreon member. I have 2 tiers there, one for $3, one for $9.99. Okay, like if you want to consider even becoming the $3 tier on my Patreon page, that would go a long way with helping the development of the channel. Information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's get into it with their extended. I'm going to just dive right in. It's over the 2 pillars. Rewind back to cross-reference and stuff like that. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the Empress energy. Literally what you want. The Empress sometimes comes as a birth dynamic, like a time process towards all of this abundance, clearly. Okay, and that's the energy more so that you're in. But this is an increased life that you want, that lifestyle that you want. This is that great social community, that great atmosphere of your internal world and balance of your external world. Everything's going with a way where it makes life meaningful, purposeful, elated. Okay? Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yes, the Temperance energy, oh my gosh. Literally coming from night to day, from the moon to the sun. But the Temperance is like everything's going to take time. It takes vigilance. It takes a perseverance. Okay? Bide your time. Continue moving forward. Do not give up. There is a birthing effect towards this. Okay? The universe is literally telling you, yeah, you can have it. You can have it, but it's going to take a time. It's going to take that dedication. Okay? But the universe is saying that it's working with you. These are major arcana. It's committed towards your success, and you will have that. But it takes it. Look, the Ace of Wands, the opportunity right here, like we spoke of, it's going to be afforded to you, handed to you, but it's not going to just happen overnight. Okay, but it's that foot in the door, the open door that you need. That's what you want. Ace of Wands. This is going to set the stage. Go with the Ace of Wands and really commit. Okay, so that you can have this. The opportunity, you are pushing forward with that relationship, or you're pushing forward with that business, or you're pushing forward with that new direction in like a career path or something like that, or it could even be all the way above. Whatever the situation is, it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to be all worth it to birth that new abundance life in the end, okay? Or at least for the next chapter, that's what you want to facilitate, okay? The universe is saying it's here, it's coming, it's happening now, but there is a process to it. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Lover's energy, like I said, right here. Remember when it comes to this card right here, the Four of Wands over here, when it comes to that relationship, that family dynamic, the child rearing, or even moving towards a business partnership, or just facilitating, the connection, whatever the situation is for you. It's there to cultivate. It's there to nurture, okay? But it's going to take time, okay? It's going to take back and forth and adjusting and all the kind. It's going all of this right here. But as long as you are true to yourself or your authentic self, it's about your life, not as someone else's, other people's, or whatever life that maybe what I hear come from different eras that may have worked in their time may not work in your time. You have to listen to your heart on the matters, okay? And trust that the direction, the things that you're choosing to do is going to bring you to where you want to be. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Yes, look at that. I literally just finished saying that. The Three of Pentacles. This is that cooperation, that collaboration, that new art structure, that new presence that you're investing into. Okay, you are the talent, you are the skill, and other people may be involved in this. That's that business partnership or that relationship. It's a give and flow. It's a talking about creative differences or whatever, coming to that understanding. It's that cooperation, being true to yourself. How is this going to look? Okay, further clarification. Yes, Two of Pentacles. There is a foundation that's already being established, but you're trying to create this new thing. It's going to take time. It's not going to just magically appear like that. It's going to take a grit, an effort. Okay, it's going to be you being true to yourself. How do you want to manifest this? Okay, don't just focus on what has been. You're also considering what will be. Okay, it's not easy. It's gonna take a certain level of time, a certain level of dedication, being true to yourself, but that will make all the difference. Okay, that's really strongly advice coming through. I really do have to hurry up right here, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Excellent. This is that victory energy that's happening here, whereby you're going to get that investment, you're going to get that dedication in relationship, whatever the situation is, and you're going to know how hard it was to get to this facilitation of this win. Okay, and you're not going to be laissez-faire with your investment moving forward. You're going to really take in focus, because you're going to have that win in which to facilitate the next levels and the next architecture of this journey that you're on. Further clarification, yes, the Knight of Pentacles. This is literally when you take that initial understanding, that focused mindset is from this win, how now to expand since you've gotten this win, these resources, how now to best use that. You're going to use the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, and you're going to be going up and up and up, slow and steady. You're going to pace yourself. You're not going to be wild about it. The commitment, the effort that it's going to take you to get to this place over here is going to be like shown the fruits of your labor, so you'll know, oh, this is the script that you need to continue on. It's going to continue taking you into that prosperity that you're building upon. Okay, further clarification, I saw this coming in my mind's eye. From the Knight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, this is that facilitation of that victory, of that process where you can pick, choose, and refuse how you want to go. This is some of you getting that certification, now being independent. This is some of you being able to invest further into family or friends or whatever, and having a lot saved up and being able to like further make the calendar of your life, being able to travel more, being really able to invest. This is that win. Okay, so you can be more free and more prosperous, and wish to further facilitate the abundance and the building blocks of your life, unencumbered by certain limitations that you have to struggle and fight through. This is that victory element that's coming through, that's going to expand your world even more, especially around here. Okay, that is your advice. That's what's coming through right now. Oh my gosh, I need to hurry up. Okay, so we have the hematite stone. Meditating with this crystal is the best way to receive its power, and wearing it as jewelry is another way to connect to it. This stone helps with stabilizing and grounding you during difficult times. It also protects you from absorbing another person's negativity. Excellent. You should probably get that. That's really going to help. And we have here, if you believe, most definitely keep up. Like we spoke about that. It's up to you. You can do this. Okay. And we have right here, welcoming the help of others. We also spoke about that too. You're not alone in this, okay? You'll know how to discern about that. And we have right here, meditation. Improvements require persistence. We definitely spoke about all of that as well. The universe is just further saying it. Okay, so I really do hope this was helpful for you, Sagittarius. I have to go now. Hopefully this gets done. I wish you the best. Thank you so much. Please remember to subscribe, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice in which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.